Let's talk about medical gaslighting. Yep, I'm talking about it. And I am a registered nurse and I still see medical gaslighting all the time and it infuriates me to my bones. But living with my chronic illness, it has infuriated me even more because I'm going to guess that you've been dismissed just like I have been, or rushed through your appointment, or just completely ignored by anything that you say from the doctor. So let's talk about that.
Dear Diary.
So today I want to give you three scripts, little narratives that you can use next time you go to the doctor that can help you out a little bit because I have learned that you have to advocate. That means stand up for yourself when it comes to going to the doctors. Because let me tell you, doctors are highly educated. They go to a lot of school, they learn a lot about everything. And unless they specialize in something like the heart or the lungs or the kidneys, they have this broad knowledge, and most of their knowledge comes actually when they get in practice and they start doing things. And it's the same thing for nursing school. We learned a broad range of things, and then our true experience comes once we're out there and we see things and do things. And there is no way for a doctor to know everything about everything, and they're also rushed throughout what they have to go through. So it's very imperative that you advocate, you stand up for yourself, you push for what you know is going on. If you're living with a chronic illness like myself, you've probably been to multiple doctors because you've got to find a doctor that listens to you, hears you, makes you feel heard, appreciated, and doesn't just dismiss you. But unfortunately, you're going to hit a lot of doctors that are. It's important to know that just because a doctor doesn't fit with you, that's okay. Go to another doctor, find another doctor, and keep looking for another doctor until you get answers to what is going on. You don't have to be pushy about it. You don't have to be rude about it, but you do have to be upfront because you know that what you're experiencing is truth. You know that the pain you're feeling is pain. You know the fatigue. You know that living in the bathroom floor, you know that those things are real, and you know your body. A lot of times, some people, unfortunately, they pass judgment, but you deserve to be treated with respect. And the way for you to do that is to keep searching for that doctor that is going to give you that respect and help you. I've come up with these three scripts. You can use them word for word if you want to, or you can change them to fit what works for you best. In the descriptions below, there's going to be a link that will take you to where you can print off these three scripts if you want, totally for free. One of the things you can do immediately before you go, well, not even immediately, but before you go to the doctor, is start tracking your body. And if you book a discovery call with me, links below, I will talk to you for 15 minutes and we'll put together a personalized symptom tracker for you so that you can learn how to track your symptoms. So that when you go to the doctor, you can be like, I've been tracking my symptoms, and can we go over that real quickly? That shows them that you are being active in your care and you care and it matters to you, and that you want them to stop and listen to you. And a lot of times they're going to respect that. If they don't respect it, then that doesn't need to be your doctor, but they will stop and listen to it. And that's when you can say, okay, I have learned that when I eat Chick-fil-A in a couple of hours, it makes my body hurt and I writhe through pain until the next day. And sometimes 2 days I hurt. So I've learned that I can't eat Chick-fil-A. What do you think's in the food that's in Chick-fil-A that's making me feel that way? Or I've learned that when I go for a mile walk at a low, slow pace, I hurt and I'm so tired the next few days that I can't focus. I can't do anything. When I eat peanut butter, it gives me horrible heartburn. And so I've stopped eating peanut butter, but I just want you to know that is one of the things that causes issues for me. Track your symptoms, be proactive. And then the script that you can say is, I've been tracking my symptoms for a while. Can I walk you through them quickly? Very simple, easy statement, short, sweet, to the point. The next script I'm going to give you is, that treatment didn't work for me. Can we explore something else? Medical practice is a science, meaning there is no black or white. It's gray. And so you can't walk into the doctor's office with a cough and expect that doctor to know what is causing the cough and the exact medication that is going to work perfectly for you, because every human body is different and reacts to medications differently. For instance, myself, most of the time when people take a steroid, like let's say you've got an upper respiratory infection, so the doctor gives you some antibiotics and a steroid, most steroids give you a ton of energy and you eat a lot more because your body is in like this fast mode type thing. Steroids for me do the opposite. It makes me so sleepy and I just don't want to eat anything at all. So everybody is different, and how your body will respond to a treatment is going to be different. So if you can go in and actually try the treatment the doctor suggested and say, it didn't work for me, this is what happened to me, this is how my body responded, it's you advocating for yourself. It's you saying, you know what, I'm taking an active part in my care. I've tried what you said, it didn't work, so I'm willing to try something else. And it allows the doctor to try to keep a little more focused on helping you. Because when they can see that you care and that you're taking an active role, they then will be a little bit more involved, care about helping you and make things work. The third script is, I'd like to note this in my chart that I brought it up today. Everybody gets a medical chart. A lot of times there's the My Chart, there's other programs where now you go to the doctor's office and then you can go back and you can look at what was discussed and said, and the doctor has to dictate, say what was discussed, what they suggested, medications they changed, that kind of stuff. And so you can now go on your usually on the internet and find your lab work and what was discussed. But if you feel like the doctor's dismissing you and he's not listening to what you say, you can say, can you be sure to note this in my chart that we talked about it today? The perfect thing when you feel like you're being dismissed. Does it mean they're going to do it? No. But it will make them stand up and be a little bit more accountable, or know that they're dismissing you. You're getting it. You're not stupid. You realize they're not doing it. You're not being difficult in doing these things. You're just being clear. And so let me go over those three scripts again. Script one, I've been tracking my symptoms for a while. Can I walk you through them quickly? Script number two, that treatment didn't work for me. Can we explore what else is available? And then script three is, I'd like this noted in my chart that I brought it up today. So if these sound good for you, if this is something you want, again, descriptions down below so that you can get these scripts, utilize them when you need to. It's really good to practice them before you go, because I don't know if you're like me, but you get in the situation and you forget what you were going to say. You get so frustrated, so upset. So my note section in my phone is a really good thing, and I will pull it out and I'll be just like, you know what, I've been tracking my symptoms for a while. Can we go through it? Whatever it is that works for you. And I've had this new thing and I've had this new thing. And if the doctor's put out by it, find a new doctor. If they're going to dismiss you and ignore you, find a new doctor. Just simple things like this can help you live with your chronic illness, advocate for yourself, stand up for yourself. Because when you're living with a chronic illness, whether it's SIRS that I'm living with, chronic inflammatory response syndrome, or an autoimmune disease, a genetic thing like me, or anything in between, if you're taking an active role and you're learning to live with it and you're not letting it dictate your life, then you can find the providers that are going to help you do that. And I want to help you do that. So if you want to book that discovery call where we create your personalized symptom tracker so that you'll be able to track your symptoms so that you can take that paper with you to the doctor, I'm more than happy to do it. Links below. Also, I would love for you to check out my Beyond the Flare program. It is a super easy course. It's short, sweet, to the point, to help you with your chronic illness, learn to live with it, learn to prepare for appointments, helps you build a team that's going to listen to you, and helps you stand your ground without draining the energy that you probably just don't have a whole lot of. Until next time.